What's up, everybody? I'm Puma Pete,
I'm missing.
and we're Friendly Fire Co-op back playing more Divinity Original Sin Beta. And if you may recall from the last episode, if you happen to watch it, we were in those two cellars with all of the pillars and the levers, trying to figure stuff out.
And after about 12 hours, we could figure it out.
Yeah, we actually never stopped recording. This is 2 days from now, and for the last 48 hours we've been working on that. But in reality, couldn't figure it out. However, in a different gameplay, I was looking to solve a glitch, and although I did not fix the glitch, I learned some very important information regarding the murder mystery quest, and I'm going to show that real quick before we continue with what's going on, because it's a pretty big deal, and I feel like it's something that if you were playing, it's definitely something people would want to know about. So, run back into Esmeralda's house, which is, if you recall, where we found the one clue. There were two clues, maybe the book or the... No, we didn't find any of them actually in here, down here. However, I remember I was like, oh man, I wish I could get in this room, but I think it's like broken or something. After clicking on everything, yep, there's that. How did you know about that?
I don't know, I just wanted some ham.
And why did you not tell me about this before? Like the last time we were down here. But anyway, you can grab the dagger. And that's the third piece of evidence with Esmeralda.
I wasn't down here before, I was off goofing around.
See, it's what happens whenever you're just not... There's fires over here that you probably want. It's what happens whenever you're not paying attention and I'm just stuck doing all the work. But yeah, so once you have all three pieces of evidence, there are actually two ways that you can then handle what you want to do next. And the three pieces, it actually leads to a lot of progress. Oop, I'm going to grab that. Leads to a lot of progress on the murder quest. So let me just finish looting here, and then I will run up to show you what you can do. Alright, and I'm going to grab all these cups. Because cups... Having some trouble with that word. Golden cups seem to be a decent way to get money if you need it. Alright, so once you have that, there are, as I had mentioned, there are two ways you can handle it. You can go to Captain Arias and be like, look at all of this evidence. She must be guilty. And he will go and arrest her. At which point you can then go talk to her in the jail. And she'll be like, Saul Evelyn, like, go check her out. Like, she's up to no good. The alternative, if you don't want to get her arrested, which I'm not going to do, is you can come talk to Esmeralda yourself with all three pieces of evidence. So we will run over here and get in a little conversation. So talk to her about your husband's murder. Here to explain the bloody knife. She says it's a butcher knife. However, if you say, we found so much evidence, shouldn't you confess? She's like, I don't care if people believe him guilty. If you keep investing, it'll help you lead to the true culprit. She said Jake had been growing distant, and she mentions that he had been meeting up a lot with Evelyn, who is, as you may recall, one of the main four murder suspects. And you see here, Esmer suggests that we focus our attention on Evelyn, Valeron's apprentice healer. And if you may remember, we already broke into her house and stole the stuff, and we actually know where her secret base is. However, if you do not want to break in and you kind of want to progress naturally, the next step is to make a quick pit stop at Valeron's clinic, which is where we're going now. So we will run over here. Also, Mason, if you try to body block me again, I will teleport you away. Fair warning. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like you're a big jerk.
Yeah, I am. Alright, so we'll run over here real quick. And normally when you come in here, Theleron and Evelyn are both here. However, if you see now, after you talk to Esmeralda, she's not here. So you can run over to Theleron and be like, let's discuss your apprentice. And apparently she just disappeared. And like sprinted out of here. But she left her pouch, so you can be like, what about her pouch? It's weird that she would leave a line. And then you can be like, oh, where'd she run off to? And then he's like, oh, check her house out. So then you can run into here, and because there are no NPCs, because you took care of the other like super mini side quest earlier, no one will see you go into her pouch, and key to Evelyn's house.
Or you could just be a man and shoot down the door.
Yeah, but this is actually the way the quest is supposed to progress, so that's nice. Yeah, Felon said, look at her house. So then, if you chose to not break everything and kind of want to progress, I guess I mean, not so much in the way the game designers designed, because obviously they made it so that you could kind of do whatever you want. You can run into here, and there's a little lockbox key right here, and in the lockbox you can see her diary, and then in here, in this chest, there's a reveal spell. But we already grabbed those. I'll just show you where they are. And now that we have taken care of all of that business, so that will be 3 clues, and it will give you the location of where her secret base is, which we definitely showed in the last episode. She mentions that it is along the path to the north. So we're gonna head up there now, and we will continue progressing along with the murder case. So yeah, just wanted to show that instead of. I mean, I know I talked about in the last episode, I know there's a way to get Evelyn's key, I didn't know how. So that's how you do it. You need all 3 pieces, and yeah. So I guess that would be the natural story progression of the murder quest. And I'm running the wrong direction. That is towards the graveyard, which is where we are not going. So, open the gates. Just run out here real quick. And now we can progress along the northern area towards the... Oop, don't run on the poison. Or the fire. Oh no, Evelyn, please. I feel like that's one thing, not one thing, but another one of the things that I would add to, things I would not mind if they changed.
If they dissipate over time?
Not so much that. You can leave the hazards there, but change the pathing a little bit on the AI companions that are just kind of set to follow you. Because currently, they make no... Also, there's this up here. Don't know what to do with it yet. It's a chest that's on fire. If you try to open it, it says it's too hot, and if you try to rain on it, the rain doesn't work.
Hold on. Maybe I'll shoot it with a water arrow.
I feel like if the rain didn't work, that probably won't work,
regardless.
but we will wait and see. But anyway, what I was saying about when the AI is falling behind you, it would be nice if their pathing, if their pathing was enough to kind of not naturally...
Ah!
I forgot about that. You should probably jump away. That's what this chest I saw running around was. I don't really know what triggers it to finally start running around, but in my previous gameplay, he was just kind of chilling there, and now the chest is on fire, but now it's like a normal fire, so we'll be able to put it out, and I'll just go ahead and rain on its parade, if you will. Yeah, that's all. I would like the AI to kind of naturally be smart enough to not run through fire whenever you're not in combat, because it's a bit frustrating for them to just naturally take damage like that.
I was not expecting that.
I saw him up to no good earlier, but I actually didn't know that that was the chest. I saw the fiery chest, and I saw him separate. Wait, I should heal you before you run over there. So I did not know the 2 events were related, but they are. So yeah, we'll go ahead and run over here, and there is a rather large fight at this little bridge area. I guess, are you sneaking up?
Haha!
Oh, got that one auto attack in. Game changer. But this fight is actually super duper frustrating because you'd think this rock ledge would block stuff. It does not block projectiles at all. It's really annoying. But with Mason, maybe it'll be a little bit less annoying because he can shoot over it as well. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to make a wolf. And then I'm going to make some midnight oil on this side of the river, because I can pretty much guarantee that we're going to need it. There are a lot of melee minions, which you can't see quite yet, but some boars, some zombies, just all kinds of nasty stuff. This fight was one of the more annoying fights that I faced in my previous play, only because of the large amount of range that they have. So I'll just go ahead and move the door up for now, just kind of let her chill. And I think with Jahan, I'm also just going to wait for now, and I want to be able to summon my Ice Elemental on the next fight, or on the next round, because I'm fairly certain that his Ice Wall will actually stop projectiles, which will definitely be nice. Nice, level up. All right, awesome. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Ice Elemental wall actually stopped projectiles completely. So that will certainly be something useful to keep in mind. And we'll end the turn with him. The elementals and the wolves and all of the familiars that you can summon are also nice purely from a tanking perspective, because obviously it can be very, very frustrating getting shot by all of the archers that are over there. And for whatever reason, they do seem naturally attracted to the familiars. I'm not really sure how the aggro tables and such are set up for the enemies, but it seems as if they are definitely naturally attracted to those type of targets. So we'll hit him and go ahead and just try to knock down one of the boars, the one that's not set up to be frozen. Nice. Alright, so he fell, end the turn, and now we will bring out the Ice Elemental. And we're going to put him way over here so that he can get in range of the more annoying targets. And then we're going to go ahead and freeze up the other zombie boar. So that'll slow the zombie boars down for a while. And now the numbers are getting a bit more in our favor.
His magic will grind our bones.
Yeah, it's weird that the zombies are saying that with no heads. Not really sure what's up with that. Yeah, I gotta say this.
No idea.
One auto attack, that's all you had the action points for? Mason,
Yep.
please. Mason, please, come on.
Man, I already killed somebody.
Why are you the worst?
Get on my level.
Why are you actually just the worst? But, oh, that's weird. Chose to attack Medora instead. Now she's frozen, which is just great. Alright, so we will go ahead and get the fire going now that we have this guy on the other side. And I think they are both getting hit by it, but I don't know that for sure. And can I blast this guy while we're at it? No, slightly too far. And if I move any closer, I'm not going to be able to hit him this turn. Oh well, we'll still move a little bit closer, and once done our turn. And now if this guy's up, we will go ahead and let's make a bit of a wall. Hopefully delay these guys, and they're all frozen, so that's pretty cool. And then we'll just go ahead and move the Ice Elemental up. And now, that guy's what? That guy's burning. We will go ahead and... Oh, can we get this angle? Nice, alright. That should stun him, maybe. Nope, didn't work. Thought the electricity plus the water would stun him, but I guess not. Have anything a little bit better than one auto attack for us this time, Mason? That's more like it. Yeah, definitely have to say this fight is certainly my Ice Elemental is going to die before he can punch those guys. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this fight is definitely significantly easier with oh, I can't grab you. What the heck? You're both out of my vision, which is weird. What if I move right here? No, I guess still. Alright, whatever. I'll just blast this guy.
At least we're getting tons of XP.
Yeah, this fight, I had so much XP by the time I finished this kind of portion of quest that we're going on, which is still a bit more to go. We still have a couple things still to do, but overall as a whole, I leveled up a number of times throughout like this kind of whole collection of events that we are approaching. But yeah, my setup in my other playthrough involves a wizard and a cleric, which is definitely two of the stronger classes that I recommend, but specifically in this fight, the ranger definitely helps. So, one auto attack again. That's all you got for us.
And I reposition.
I expect better. Is all I'm saying. Oh, Jahan, see those elite dodging skills. Alright, and we will just go ahead and do some more of this. The zombies are going to run through it. The archers are just going to stand in it, so... This fire right here is probably going to do the equivalent of about 1 billion damage. Oh, there's a nice little blue item over there, too. Ooh, unidentified staff.
That's definitely for me.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to be able to hit a zombie with this, but I can't, so we're just gonna deal some additional damage. Target is too far, that's bullcrap. Alright, there we go. Just gonna hit him. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll just hit him to make this fight a little bit easier. All the zombies are falling over. Like big dumb dummies. So, they're not going to go into the fire just yet, but whatever. I do have to say the one issue with this strategy for the fight is that Medora not really getting a whole lot of action going. Because it's a little tricky to actually
What
get
was
her
just
across
moving
the
on
path.
around in the background?
There's still one undead mage left that up to this point
That's
has
unfortunate.
more or less done nothing. Can I get a little bit of oil action, if you will?
A little bit of zap.
No, just a little bit more of this. Spread
Just a little
the
bit of
fire a
zap.
bit onto those guys. And if I could just get a little bit more. Alright, nice. Okay, so we're good with that. They are all going to catch on fire. One of the problems I've actually had, I don't know how the mechanics around this are actually supposed to work, but in my other playthrough that I kind of run the same oil-fire combo, occasionally I'll go to put down oil, and all it does is actually cause all of the oil to disappear. And I don't know if there is a timer associated with it, but I didn't think there was. And also, I didn't believe... Perhaps there's a limit on how much oil you can actually have. I don't actually know that, but it's definitely really weird. And I would like to... If anyone knows actually what goes on with that and would like to tell me, that would be awesome. Because I am very unsure of that game mechanic. Target's too far. What the heck? I thought I had the far out man thing. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. They're just going to burn to death, and Medora can kind of keep just doing nothing, unfortunately. And zombie fell again. Oh! And my wolf fell also, so that's just great. Just ice everywhere. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get to that undead mage way in the back, but we'll do some rain and do our best to kind of try to clear some of the environmental hazards when this last zombie dies, which should be next turn.
I mean, he's moving closer to us now.
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to go ahead and heal Medora real quick. And then I will... I'm pretty sure I still can hit this guy. Nope. Can I hit him with... Nope. Oh, it's so close to hitting him. Let's just shoot the poisonous gas to get rid of it. There we go. Now, that's one less environmental hazard we'll have to deal with after. And I'm actually just going to do this to deal with the mage on the other side. Just make a little ice elemental. And then end the turn. So, that guy's still amazingly not dead. Not really sure how he's still going. But, there we go. Now he's dead. Nope, he's not. What the heck? Alright, Mason, can you finish that guy off, if you would be so kind? I think the ice elemental is immune to poison, although that might be a bunch of lies and slander. Not 100% sure. Oh, alright, he's moved right into the fire force, which is fantastic. Can I slow this guy? Yeah. So we'll slow the mage, even though we really don't need to, because he's gonna die so easily. But, alright. So, might be immune to poison, but either way still gets hit by burning. We'll just punch attack out of this guy. And that's the end of the fight. And that was a bit of a long fight, but before we cut out, I would actually like to show you guys kind of the leveling process, which I actually don't know if it's been in the video recently, and if it has, it was a while ago. So I'm going to head and show kind of what has been going on. I've been focusing on intelligence, speed, and perception on this guy, as the stats kind of suggest. What I am going to do is put another point in Constitution, because it's currently at the base, and that's really, really low. So this might make this guy just a little tankier. And then with regards to abilities, level 6 is actually a really big turning point for your characters, because it's the first time that you can start investing multiple points into abilities, I guess, is the best way to say that. And what I mean by that is the abilities that you previously could only put 1 into, you can now use. You get 2 skill points, and then you can use those 2 skill points to progress the stats that you had already leveled to 1 level higher, which is especially big with like all the wizard abilities, the Way of the Ranger, the Way of the Warrior, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Witchcraft on my main character right now, and that is so that I can teach myself the Resurrect skill book, which I think is a really big deal because
I
now
just found an upgrade for Medora.
nice. So yeah, at this point I no longer have to use spell scrolls to resurrect people with my main character, which is awesome. And eventually I think I'm going to turn this guy into a fire and earth elementalist, even though I have this water point. Jahan's kind of a natural water elementalist, so I'll let him do that. Then with Medora, little bit of standard warrior stuff, strength and constitution. Could probably use another point in speed, but I am going to go with strength because we've encountered a couple things that had she had 10 strength, it would have been a big deal. So I'll go ahead and give her the 10th point in strength. And then I will definitely give her Way of the Warrior 3, so that she can learn more abilities, including the one I already have, which is Draw Blood, which is a pretty cool attack that has an increased chance of causing your enemy to bleed. And then with Jahan, as I'd mentioned, he is definitely a natural water elementalist, but I can't take that any higher. So I'm going to go ahead and give him some air elementalist as well, because I definitely think I'm going to go fire earth on my main and just kind of trying to give a nice little balance of wizardly abilities there. And this guy's already got some more constitution, so I'm going to go ahead and give him some speed so he can get a couple more action points per turn.
You should do the drugs, Peter.
Yeah, now that we've kind of taken care of that, let you guys see a little bit of the leveling system, we will go ahead and continue this next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you want to see more daily Divinity videos, remember to subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.